What's the worst? You know, worst case, I just completely ruin my frame and... Well, that's pretty bad, isn't it? Special episode today. I'm gonna take apart my entire bike and then I'm gonna put it back together with new parts. This is the new Ultegra Di2 12-speed. That may mean nothing to you. It may just sound like a bunch of words and the only thing you understood was 12-speed. Or 12. Basically, I'm giving my bike a $2,500 upgrade. And here's the catch, it's 5 p.m. on Friday. I just finished up my day job and I have to have this done by 8 a.m. tomorrow, Saturday morning. Let's put the time on the clock. I've got 15 hours to do this. And to make matters worse, I've never done this before. I'm not a bike mechanic. So, what have I done? I just realized something. I should weigh this before I take it apart. And then we can compare. Everybody loves that comparison, right? It is currently 8.1 kilos. I'm going to use my trainer as a bike stand purely because when it comes to removing the bottom bracket, that looks terrifying. And the trainer seems like a more stable platform to be hammering away at my bike on compared to my stand back there. So again, Wahoo, I want you to sponsor me. So right now I'm gonna plug to everybody, look, it can double as a bike stand. How cool is that? All right, here we go. I don't know what I'm doing. First thing to do is break the chain. I've never broken the chain before. So like everything today, we're gonna learn by trial and hopefully not have too many errors. Oh. Did it. Woo! Oops.
Hi, future me here. Before I get too far into this rebuild, let's talk about why I'm doing it and what 12-speed Di2 is. I am installing what's called a group set. It's basically all of the gears, shifters, and the chain, all of that kind of stuff on the bike. And the version I'm installing is Ultegra Di2. It's the newest, fanciest electronic version of shifting. Did I need it? Well, the bike was good,
but it can be better.
The real question at the end of all of this is going to be, was it worth it?
All right, next thing we gotta do is remove the cranks. So continuing on with exciting stuff I've never done before. And for removing the cranks, we need this little tool. There we go. That's a good little, boop. Let me show you something that's embarrassing. Not that any of this has not been that. Look at this. Oh man, I dropped my chain a couple times recently and that happened. And this is my first time seeing it. It looks like it's mostly just cosmetic. Or not mostly, like it is just cosmetic. So I'm gonna take everything off. I'm gonna clean the frame and then I'm gonna use some nail polish just to clean that up and seal it off. And then the nice thing is it's hidden behind the crank the whole time. So I have removed all of this. We're gonna remove the bottom bracket right now. I don't know why I'm so afraid of this. What's the worst? You know, worst case, I just completely ruin my frame. And so apparently what you do, you slide this guy till it clicks. Take a hammer and you hit it until it comes out. Here we go. I can't even see what's happening because I'm on this side. I'm also hammering at a very strange angle. All right, I'm gonna switch angles so I actually have a leverage. Doesn't look busted, so that's good. Bottom bracket removed. Okay, we are done with the Wahoo for now. You did a great job, thank you, Wahoo. We're gonna put the bike up on the bike rack now and deal with the handlebars, brakes. Let's do this. This room is a mess, but I'm making progress. The bike is now disassembled. All the old bits are down there on the ground. All the new bits are up here on the desk. You may be wondering, why? Why do you need to have it done by 8 a.m.? Well, some of you have noticed this new bike in the background. This little Cannondale is my wife Val's bike. I've been trying and trying to get Val into cycling. So anytime she wants to go ride, I have to take advantage of it.
I need your wallet.
She was gonna work tomorrow. She's a food stylist. She was booked on a job. Just found out she's not booked on a job anymore, and she wants to go on a little ride. It has to be back together by tomorrow morning. And I'm taking it apart because I have to get this video out. So you can maybe see the conundrum. Look at this. I've already got all the cables routed. That's supposed to be like the crazy part. Okay, I don't have the cables routed through the handlebars. It's getting there, it's getting there. Okay. I didn't realize that the audio was not recording. It is 11:37 right now. Check this out. It's working! Okay. Gonna continue cranking away. I think I did it. That wasn't too bad. I guess we'll see if it creaks or not, and that will tell me if it's bad or not. But honestly, that was not bad at all. All right, I'm gonna call it a night. I feel pretty good about the progress. Honestly, I did a lot. Man, I look tired. Because I am. Remember how I said I go to bed at like 10? It is now 12:59 in the morning. We have 7 hours left, 7 hours and 1 minute until the deadline. So I think if I sleep for 5 hours, that'll get me up at 6. Hi, good morning. It is 6:04. Okay, let's talk about what we need to do next. We'll move the shifters, put the hoses on. We'll put the new cassette and rotor on the rear wheel. We'll put that all on the park tool stand, and then mistakes help me learn. They're good, they're good. Mistakes are good, because I learn.
This is where everything went wrong. Rather than bore you with a long drawn out edit, let me give you the summary. The hanger for the front derailleur on my bike is just, I don't know if it wasn't installed properly or if there's something up with the frame, but because of it, it is pretty much impossible to correctly install the front derailleur. I had the same issue with the mechanical version, and I had it again with the electronic. Basically, I just couldn't get the horizontal alignment correct. It took me 3 hours to finally get it to a working point. On top of that, I mounted the rear derailleur incorrectly the night before in my sleep-deprived state. Luckily, thanks to a video by Rides of Japan, I was able to easily fix it. Setting up the gears and indexing them was incredibly easy, but the issue, as you'll see by looking up into the upper left-hand corner of the screen,
it is almost noon. So now we are 3 hours and 40 minutes behind schedule.
Not for anyone who can't keep it together.
Not great. I was shooting for 15. We missed our ride this morning, but there's one more thing to do. We gotta weigh the bike. Okay. We lost 60 grams. All right, it may not be a coffee ride. It's definitely not morning, but we made it out because Val's very nice and took pity on me and went on a ride anyway.
was it worth the upgrade? The short answer is yes. After 472.6 miles, who's counting? I love it. I have a lot of thoughts. So make sure you subscribe so you get my long-term review that will come up around 1,000 miles, which based on my training schedule will be out in about 3 weeks. In the meantime, you can watch this other video with my coach, or rather, my coach's company. I now work with another coach who's in this video. Oh, so many decisions.